Aries. Oh, Aries. Some change is happening in your life. A big, massive change. Sudden change. It doesn't necessarily have to be something bad, but there is definitely an upheaval, a shaking of the ground. Something's going to shake things up. Let's elaborate on that. What is the vibe? Why did Aries get the Tower for their message? The general message. Why did Aries get the Tower for the general message? Something is about to shake the ground beneath them. It's something to do with being stuck, stagnant, getting out of some sort of stuck energy. You must have been dealing with some toxicity, arguments, about something being incompatible. There's a lot of bitterness, anger. So you must be going through something around you or around your energy. It's caused a lot of turmoil. The towers is usually that. Like, it could be arguments. Someone's probably tired of being in the same dynamic, in the same situation, and it's frustrating, and it's causing, or it could be just the opposite too. It could be that there is no fighting or argument, and someone wants to just deliberately just start fighting. They're bored. It's like, I want to start a fight. And knowing Aries, yeah, like excitement in your life. So when it's not exciting, it's like you gotta start some craziness. Yeah, see, because there's this sense of laughter, joy, happiness. I want to be happy, to be joyful, to heal. Okay, so what I'm saying is, whatever it is you're gonna go through, yeah, it's gonna be a little crazy, a little chaotic, but you hear that? There's some craziness going outside right now. So that's telling me there's some craziness going on, but it's okay, because whatever's gonna happen, you're gonna be healed, joy, and happy towards the end. So you be all right. The message from the universe for my Aries. Aries. What is the message from the universe? Release old doubts and fears. You are currently undergoing changes. See? That's changes. We're going through changes. You're currently undergoing changes that are necessary for your highest good. They are changes that have been long awaited. Leave the past where it belongs, in the past. Trust that everything will fall into place for you in divine timing. Let's get a musical oracle. A little in-depth here for my Aries. What is the musical oracle for my Aries? Musical oracle. Where have you been, Rihanna? Fresh love. Where have you been? Aries be loving your excitement. I've been everywhere, man, looking for someone who can please me, love me all night long. I've been everywhere, man, looking for you, babe, searching for you, babe. Where have you been? Because I never see you out. Are you hiding from me? Yes, somewhere in the crowd. Some of y'all could be looking for somebody. Y'all could be searching for somebody. You want a fresh love, that spark. See, that's what I think too when I see this, is that spark, that lightning strike. So with Aries, either you or the partner you're with, someone could be bored or getting bored, and they're wanting some excitement. They could be looking for somebody. They could be searching for somebody. They haven't seen somebody in a while. They're wondering about somebody they haven't seen in a while. Let me get one more. You see what I mean? Yearning. Let her go. Artist Patterson yearning. Well, you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Your pocket spirit animal. At a crossroad, claiming life's purpose. The tarantula represents a moment when a great decision must be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose or dharma. A habit or routine from the past is sidetracking you from your dream, yet a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your attention. In order to find true happiness, you must choose dharma. Until you do, satisfaction will be fleeting. The tarantula, however, patient and calm, like an old friend that knows your inner soul, it already knows you'll choose wisely. When in balance, follows intuition. When out of balance, hesitates over intellectualizes. To bring it to balance, daily journaling. You know, I had somebody make fun of me when I used to say, like, I write stuff down in a journal. It was actually an Aries. Made fun of me because I would, write things down. I feel like sometimes you need to let out your, aggression. It helps you think because you be all over the place. And maybe perhaps that will help you not be all over the place. Y'all like fireballs, constantly just going. So, maybe that will be beneficial to you. Let's see, truth for Aries. Some of y'all are overthinking things. You're like really in your head. And you see, and earlier we got that 9 of Swords in reverse, which tells me that, there's this need to control your thoughts. Your thoughts are getting the best of you. You're thinking of scenarios and you're overthinking stuff. Some of you may be overthinking stuff, and there's this need to change that. You're thinking. Truth hurts. Some of you may be getting a reality check, a wake-up call. And lastly, clarifying life situations. Let's clarify the life situations for Aries. What is the general message for Aries? What is the general message for my Aries? Oh, we got some cards here. So you have manifest the new, embrace change and envision your desires, allowing the universe to align with your intentions. You see, there's a lot of this change going on. So I'm really getting for you, Aries, there's huge change coming, massive change. Fresh ideas. Stay open-minded, inviting new perspectives to enrich your journey and spark creative solutions. And those were your messages. This is now my Taurians. What is the general message for my Taurians? Taurus, for Taurus. What is the general message for Taurus? The Emperor. Boss energy, taking control. Stability. Authority. Focus, to be focused. Disciplines. All right, so what is the vibe for my Taurians? My Taurians, y'all in that boss energy. You the boss. You the boss, babe. What is the vibe for Tauries? Taurians. There's a sense of clarity. You're not confused about sugar, honey, iced tea. Yep. Recharge and clear your mind, your focus. The whole thing for you to do, all you got to do is be focused and in control. Okay? Focus and control. Let's get one more. Some of you might even be seen as antisocial or in your feelings because you're deciding to focus on yourself. What is the message from the universe for my Taurians? What is the message from the universe for my You got 2 messages. Of course, you will make mistakes, but the biggest one would be not to try. You have nothing to lose. This thing you have been thinking about for a long time, just go for it. Better an oops than a what if. We are here to support you. The universe is here to support you. Take control. Take action. You are the boss of your destiny, of yourself. No act of kindness is ever wasted. Some of the kindest people you will ever meet have been through hell and back themselves. That strengthens their compassion and empathy. If this is describing you, keep being the beautiful soul that you are. What is the Oracle music message? You're the boss. You're the boss, babe. It'd be funny if I get song Bad, artist Wale featuring Rihanna. I think I just got the last Aries had a so you might be dealing with an Aries, Taurus, could be, I'm not saying you are. This one's amateur lover, bad, monogamy, whatever you call it. I'm starting to think for everybody. So Taurians, you might be dealing with an amateur lover. You might be dealing with some monogamy issues, not you per se, maybe someone that you're with. That's probably why you're like, you know what, I'm taking control of my own life. I'm doing my own thing. I'm being my own boss. I don't want to deal with nobody because I ain't rushing for love and I ain't up here to judge. Let's neglect the what ifs and make it do what it does. Let's get it. Is it bad that I never made love? No, I never did. But I sure know how to. I'll be a bad girl. I'll prove it to you. Can't promise that I'll be good to you, cause I had some issues. I won't commit. I ain't gonna sing all of it. But you get the idea. So maybe this could be you. You probably like, you know what? This person don't want to commit. Deuces. You probably want somebody to commit, and if they're not gonna commit, you can commit to yourself. All right, my Taurians, what is your animal spirit? What is the message? What is your animal spirit? You got 2 again. What? Y'all greedy. So you got octopus and fire ants. Some of y'all may have water and fire in your chart. That's water and fire. You got octopus and fire ants. Let's see, fire ant first. Aggression, rigid thinking, following orders. There goes that Emperor energy. Fire ant energy flares up without us noticing. It's the force that attracts us to people in situations that feed our imbalances rather than those that encounter them. Gossiping and blaming are a few indicators that misaligned fire ant energy is at play. You may also find yourself stewing on a person or situation, only making things worse. How can you break free from the drama and cool down? Fire ants are surprisingly sensitive. Don't pretend the heat isn't getting to you. When in balance, thoughtful discipline. When out of balance, argues, excess heat, gossips. To bring us to balance, solo time, walks at night. So your message with that, y'all may see that's that Emperor energy. Some of y'all could even have Aries in y'all chart. But you could be like and I've known this with Taurians. Y'all can be stubborn, respectfully. Y'all can be stubborn and like to fight, like to brawl it out, like, cause you know, and that's cool. That's cool. But you see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta calm down. You gotta chill with that. Pump the brakes. Not everything needs a reaction. You know what I mean? Be smooth with it. Be genuine. Be smooth. Be loving. Be kind. It's all love over here. Octopus, and it could be too because somebody trying to play you for boo-boo food, so you're like, oh no, I ain't about that. Octopus, reaching, yearning, lacking boundaries and direction. The octopus signifies a wonderfully perceptive mind paired with a lack of healthy boundaries. Unfortunately, this results in well-intended but messy relationships. The octopus entwines itself into other people's business and shares their own without restraint. They believe that what it means to be close. If you notice after spending time with someone that you feel drained or uneasy, the essence of an octopus is at play. Begin to establish healthy boundaries, be patient and firm, and it may be a very old habit to change. Interested, engaged, needy, clingy, lacks courage. To bring us balance, space to oneself. Talk therapy. It's a lot. You see, it's a lot of this. Sometimes you need to be alone. Alone time would be beneficial for you to calm down. Lastly, what is clarifying life situation for my Taurians? And this made me think too of a workplace. So maybe I could be dealing with some stuff at your workplace, at the job. Veil of illusion. Lift the veils of illusion, seeking truth beneath the surface to navigate through love and career authentically. And we were talking about that because, you know, how y'all are with some of you, not everybody. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. But some of you may have a difficult time placing healthy boundaries. So you have this, I feel like, especially with the octopus, I feel like a push and pull. Like you want people around you, but then when they're around you, you don't want them around you. Or you're like stubborn about your time, your energy. Like you need to focus on yourself. You gotta focus on yourself. It's important. The reason why it's important, because it opens up your mind to relationships and your career. I see that you're very focused and career oriented, or your career goal, that's where you're focused on, and that's great. And you're needing to balance between your love life and your career, taking control, you know, stabilizing stuff, standing firm, but at the same time not getting involved with, you know, gossip and stuff at work, or, you know, with the people around you. You're needing to avoid confrontations. You need to take a moment, take a moment for yourself. Someone's being bad, like someone's being bad, or someone's feeling bad, and I don't want to say bad energy, but in this could be residing in this bad energy because they're trying to figure out how to balance love and career. Like, how do I get it all at the same time? Give it, you know? So it's like, don't lie to yourself. Don't be lying to yourself. Face the facts. What you need to do, focus yourself, discipline, find some discipline and find balance between the two, and find self-love. Hello, my Geminis. Geminis, what is your general message from the universe? What is your general message? Your advice. The general message for Geminis. What is the general message for Geminis? Two of Wands in reverse. Play it safe, avoid risks. Don't take action at this time. Could have been back and forth with what to do about something, and it's basically like, you could be over analyzing too, but I'm playing it safe. Don't take action. Think. What is the vibe? What is the vibe with this Two of Wands in reverse? Playing it safe, avoiding risks, bad planning, over analyzing, hesitancy. For Geminis, could have been involved in some gossip. It's like staying out of gossip, rumors. Could have been involved. You could have some situations involving family or someone you're distant from. If I remember, you're distant from. Could be feeling hopeless, depressed. Hopeless and depressed. Like, perhaps don't overthink something when it comes down to a family situation or rumors or gossip. It's a message from the universe for Geminis. Bad planning. Someone could even be going back on the decision that they made, some action that they took. If you are worried you don't have the strength to move on, think of how much strength you are using to hold on, then redirect that energy and enjoy your life. Yeah, you see? And you see how she's holding on to that stick. She's about to make a move, but it's in reverse. That means you're not making the move. You're hesitant. You're withdrawing yourself. You're kind of stuck at a standstill. You don't know whether to come or go. Yeah, you're worried. You're playing it safe to avoid. And hey, you don't have the strength to move on. The journey wasn't the smoothest or the most pleasant lately, but everything is coming together. Your patience, strength, and perseverance will soon be rewarded. The wait is almost over. Hold on. So don't take any action. Hold on. You may have been back and forth with something about some action that you've taken, or something you're overanalyzing the situation, bad planning, and you're worried. You don't have the strength to keep on going on. But have strength. Believe it. Trust in yourself. Trust in the universe. You're going to be okay. What is the music oracle for my Geminis? Love me like you do. Ellie Goulding. Waiting. Waiting. You see that? That's that waiting, like, I'm not going anywhere. You're the light, you're the night, you're the color of my blood, you're the cure, you're the pain, you're the only one I want to touch. Never knew that I could mean so much. You're the fear. I don't care, because I've never been so high. Follow me through the dark. Let me take you past our satellites. You can see the world you brought to life. So love me like you do, love me like you do. So there, that confirmation there of waiting. I'm getting that. The word I'm hearing is wait. Wait before you make a move. Wait before you do anything. Wait. What is your spirit animal for Gemini? What is your spirit animal? Not like you do, not like you do. Oyster. I always heard about that. The world's your oyster, something like that. I think that's what it's called. That's water. That is water. Oyster. Patient, secret keeper, hiding inner treasures. Telling you, that's the word for you. Be patient. Espérate. Wait. The focus and determination of the oyster is unmatched. Anything an oyster's personality puts their mind to, they achieve with grace and charm. The only problem is, oyster types often take their inner gifts for granted. They become shy or doubtful, and this can lead to withdrawing or protecting their deepest desires in life's work. When the oyster card appears, it's important to reveal your inner treasures. What is it you've been hesitant to share? The world is waiting to see, and you see that too in the universal message. Don't be hesitant. Like, it's weird because it's kind of contradicting, because it's like, wait. I think more so it's take your time before making a move. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes any sense to you. But I feel like it's really plan things right. You don't want to just jump into something without a proper plan. That's what I'm saying. Like, be patient. Be patient with yourself, with the situation, and plan, but don't hide who you are. When you're in balance, you feel blessed, generous, masterful. When out of balance, reluctant, gripping, clams up. Let's clarify life situations for Gemini. Interesting. Two cards. So you got roots of success. Secure your foundation, fostering growth and stability for a thriving journey ahead. Saving grace. Forgiving yourself and others heals the wounds and sets you free. So a lot of you might be hesitant to make a move because you've been hurt and you're afraid to showcase yourself. And I'm hearing, no, plan, make a plan, stand firm, but express yourself. Don't be afraid to express who you are. It's like, because you're avoiding taking a risk, you're probably afraid. Maybe something had traumatized you, but you're being asked to be patient, be kind to yourself, trust. Don't make any sudden, fast moves. Like, really think about your actions and what you're going to do. But have faith in yourself. You'll be all right. Meridian's about to cut. Got ride the current here. Embrace change, flow with the rhythm, and release resistance. Answers unfold in the dance of transition. So if some of you right now are over analyzing things, you're afraid to take action, you're hesitant to take a risk, or you're playing it safe because you're afraid to take a risk, it's like, you gotta ride that wave. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. The answers that you seek will come when you take the chance, when you take the leap. So don't be afraid. Someone out there is waiting to see what you can offer. You're probably shy, you're probably hesitant to do anything and make any moves, but there's someone out there that's waiting to see the beauty that you're going to unravel. So don't be afraid. What is the overall general message for my Cancerians? For my Cancers? My Cancerians. What is the message, the general message for Cancer? The High Priestess. Some of you are very intuitive, maybe even quiet, going within a lot. Mysterious. There's an inner voice. I feel like it's saying, like, trust your inner voice. What is the vibe for Cancer? What is the vibe for Cancer? General message. What's the vibe for Cancer? Excuses running. Some of you may be avoiding something. You're burnt out. You're feeling burdened, empty. Yeah, you're probably in this silence because you're placing boundaries.